My dear students, you are amazing. You are important. You are special. You are unique. You are kind. And you are precious. Students, with these lines, I would like to welcome you all. Students, today we are going to discuss our next chapter in E.V.S. for class 2nd. And the chapter we will study is chapter 9, Air Around Us. Children, now I am going to recite an interesting poem for you all. Air is a gas. We can't see it, that's true. But often we feel it in things that we do. It keeps up a kite. Air fills up a bubble. Without it to breathe, we would be in big trouble. Students, I hope that this poem helped you to know something about air. And if not, don't worry, I will explain you about air. Students, I request you all to open your E.V.S book because during explanation it will become easy for you all to understand the topic. My dear students, kindly pay attention during explanation. Students, but before starting, I am going to tell you some new words which you all are going to study in this chapter. And the new words are W-I-N-D, wind, B-R-E-E-Z-E, breeze, S-T-O-R-M, storm, W-E-I-G-H-T, weight, D-I-R-E-C-T-I-O-N, direction, F-O-R-C-E, force, U-P-R-O-O-T, uproot, G-A-L-E, gale, W-I-N-D-M-I-L-L-S, windmills, I-N-F-L-A-T-E, inflate. Students, I would like to repeat the words for you all. Wind, breeze, storm, weight, direction, force, uproot, gale, windmills, inflate. Students, now let's begin our chapter. Students, do you know what is air? Air is a mixture of different gases that surrounds the earth. Air is all around us. We cannot see air. We cannot touch the air. We can only feel air when it moves. All living things need air to breathe. Students, the atmosphere is a huge blanket of air that surrounds the earth. It provides us the air we breathe and protects us from the harmful effects of the sun's rays. Atmosphere consists of mainly nitrogen, oxygen and other gases which includes argon, carbon dioxide, helium, hydrogen as well as water vapor. Students, now let us study about different properties of air. Air has weight. Now let us understand this property with an interesting experiment. My dear students, suppose we have a yardstick, two balloons and a string. Suspend the yardstick freely with a string tied to it, exactly in the center. Tie empty balloons on each side to prove they weigh the same. Inflate one balloon and hang it again. Students, you will see the yardstick bending down towards the blown up balloon as shown in the picture. The weight of the air in the balloon causes the yardstick to bend. So students, this proves that air has weight. Air occupies space. Now, let us understand this property also with an interesting experiment. Students, suppose you have filled a container with water. Place an empty inverted jar in the container. Water does not enter the jar. It remains dry. There is air inside the jar. As the jar is placed into the container of the water, the air cannot escape and prevents water from entering the jar. So students, this proves that air occupies space. Air exerts pressure. Let us understand this property also with an interesting experiment. Fill 1/3 of a jar with water. Place a piece of cardboard over the mouth of the jar. Keeping the cardboard piece in place with your left hand, invert the jar. Now, remove your left hand while holding the inverted jar with your right hand. Students, you will see that cardboard will not fall. It happens because the air inside the jar exerts pressure and does not let the cardboard fall down. So students, this proves that air exerts pressure. Air is everywhere. Students, take a crumbled paper and keep it at the bottom of the glass. Then invert the glass in the bucket of water. After a minute, take the glass and the paper. You will find that the paper has not turned wet. Students, the reason behind the paper not getting wet is the presence of air in the glass, which did not allow water to enter into the glass. Hence, the paper doesn't turn wet. This shows that air is everywhere. Air moves in a direction. The direction in which trees and grass bend is the direction of the wind. Students, now let us know more about air. Students, moving air is called wind. Wind helps to move the sailboat. Wind moves the fan of the windmill. On windy day, kids can fly kites. Wet clothes dry fast in windy air. Breeze. Air that blows gently is called breeze. We feel very pleasant with the breezing air. A storm. When wind moves very fast, it is called a storm. Students, do you know? Storms can uproot plants and cause damage to buildings, animals, and human beings. Gale. A very strong wind is called a gale. It can move the leaves and branches of trees. Students, now let us know about the uses of air. Students, as you all know that air is very important for us and has many uses. A gas called oxygen present in the air helps us to breathe. Plants use a gas called carbon dioxide present in air to make their own food. Oxygen present in air helps us to make fire. We can hear a noise or someone talking only when there is air around us. Electricity is produced from moving wind. It also moves the blades of windmills. We inflate balloons and tires of vehicles with air. Wind makes the clothes dry faster. Birds and aeroplanes fly in the air. Hot air makes air balloons rise. Sailboats and gliders move because of wind. Students, now let us know about air pollution. What is air pollution? Air pollution occurs when gases, dust, smoke, or odor get into the air and make it unclean. Students, do you know why does the air smell bad sometimes? The air smells bad sometimes due to smoke and germs. Students, now let us know what are the main causes of air pollution. Main causes of air pollution are burning of fossil fuels, industrial emission, indoor air pollution, wildfires, microbial decaying process, transportation, open burning of garbage waste, construction and demolition, agricultural activities, uses of chemical and synthetic products. Students, now let us know what are the ways to reduce air pollution. We must use public transports, turn off the lights when not in use, recycle and reuse, say no to plastic bags, reduction of forest fires and smoking, use of fans instead of air conditioner, use filters for chimneys, avoid usage of crackers, avoid using of products with chemicals, and implement afforestation. Students, it's time for an interesting activity. Today, you will make a paper decoration. Students, for this you will need 4 sheets of different colored paper, strings, a pair of scissors and a glue. Students, first of all, take a sheet of colored paper. Fold it in half and cut a small triangles. Now, open out the triangles such that they are joined at the fold. Cut out triangles in different colors. Take a string and place open triangles on it. Glue the pieces of paper with the string inside. And students, your paper decoration is ready. Students, I hope you have enjoyed learning this chapter. Stay at home, stay safe. Thank you.